What does the federal intervention mean for Colorado's wolves, and what is the 10J rule? On October 10th, the director of the US Fish and Wildlife Department ordered the Colorado Parks and Wildlife Director to cease the reintroduction of wolves to Colorado from British Columbia. His given reason is that them doing this violates a section of the Restoration and Management Plan known as the 10J Rule. This relates to Section 10J of the Endangered Species Act, which allows for species to be released outside of their current range as a geographically isolated experimental population, and allows for greater flexibility in managing this new population. Flexibility in the plan allows the state to address conflicts between wolves and livestock or domestic animals, something of high importance in protecting the ranchers and landowners whose livelihoods can be directly affected by the releases. This sudden demand from the US Fish and Wildlife Department came about after a new director was appointed in August. Brian Nesbitt was formerly the director of Wyoming Game and Fish Department, and he's chosen to interpret the wording of Colorado's management plan differently to how his predecessor did. You see, the plan states that wolves for the population will be preferably sourced from the delisted northern Rocky Mountain areas, where the wolves have been historically present. Colorado currently has a contract with British Columbia, however, to source wolves from them, which obviously is outside of the Rockies. Although the plan states that northern Rocky Mountain sites are the desired location for translocating wolves from, it does not limit them to these areas or populations, and because of this there is a possibility of a legal dispute arising from the different interpretations, potentially further impeding the plan as a whole. Meanwhile, the reintroduction continues to face mounting pressures from different interest groups to pause the reintroduction for 12 months, and media sources have reported that parks and wildlife staff are becoming frustrated over increasing workloads that are resulting from it. Even as the situation becomes increasingly politicized, Colorado Parks and Wildlife still plans to go ahead with the third round of releases this winter, with a focus on establishing a healthy population of wolves in the state as a priority.